What's going on, Elite? It's Mikey here from esportsmedium.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how to troubleshoot when you're having problems with the match codes that I provide, and I'm starting right now. First things first, you're going to want to come to YouTube and type in Mikey Slice, all one word, or you can even space it out if you want. Either way, I should pop up. And then you're just going to click on the channel and come to the videos. And it should be sorted by the most recent, and you can see that we post a lot of videos on this channel. But all you have to do is scroll through and find the thumbnail. Now you're seeing all of the videos that are scheduled to go live. You're not going to see this many videos. You're just going to see the most recent ones, and then this is what you want to click on since today is January 9th. And inside of the video, you'll see me doing stuff like this, and then I go ahead and give you the match codes in this video. So now it's time for you to open up the Skillz game. So you go right here, click on the Skillz game you want to play in, and you're gonna want to log in. It's gonna ask you to log in. Obviously you're gonna log in, and then it's gonna bring you to this screen here. And then all you're gonna want to do is go to the play section and scroll all the way down and hit enter match code. And the match code in this video is ISN orange BST Jan 9. So all you do is type that in, and then boom, you're done. But let's imagine that you watched the video from yesterday and typed in ESM orange BST Jan 8. Now it's going to say match code is invalid or has expired. Now, this is where you will take the last number, the number at the end of the code, and replace that number with today's date. Now, obviously, if you're doing this for February, March, or April, sometime down the road, and it's not January anymore, the same rule is going to apply. I do change the first letters just so people have to come back and get the new code for the month, but other than that, at the end of the code, I don't do anything sneaky. You just replace the number with today's date, and everything's the same from previously during that same month. Now, it's very important that you make sure that every letter that's in the video is spelt right. So pause the video if you have to, write it down somewhere because it's going to be the same tomorrow, and write down the code, and then all you have to do tomorrow is replace the last number with the new number. And you do that. That code starts at midnight on the day of the event. So midnight, so this morning at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, this January code was actually the code for today, and it will turn into Jan 10 at midnight tonight. So all you have to do is change the last numbers to 10. So let's see, let's put this above this, and all we have to do now is type in ESM orange BST Jan, and instead of 9, we're just gonna type 10. And that's all you have to do for tomorrow's code. Now there are abbreviations for each game at the end. So if we fast forward to the end of the video here, we're going to see a bunch of different letters and we're not exactly sure what's going on, right? All you have to do to find out what these letters mean is go to the description right here, and you'll see that all of the codes, abbreviations are explained in the description. And actually all you have to do is click on the links for Android and iPhone. Some of them aren't available for Android users, like Be Switched. Actually, I think that's the only one. So Be Switched is the only one. But it explains every code right here in the description. So that's all you have to do and there's 7 different codes every single day on this channel. So you'll never run out of things to do after leaving this channel. And even if you do, you can come back to the channel and watch the replay videos of the winning events that happened last week so that you can win tomorrow or last month, the ones that ended last month. So not only do you get to play in these, if you win, I'm going to do a video of your replay where you're featured the whole video. So that's pretty neat. You get to look forward to that. It's also worth noting that this ESM Orange BST Jan 10 is not going to work in Be Switched. See, Be Switched has a whole different kind of beginning to it, right? So I also throw in these little colors here because a lot of people get smart and put the month and the date and don't even come back to the channel. I got to make sure you guys are coming back here. So that's why I change it up, and then that's just the first set, and then here's the second set. So you got all 7 of them laid out here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different games in the description, all with links to download. So it's pretty self-explanatory, but I've been getting a lot of inquiries about people not quite understanding how this works. So that's why this video is coming out, so that I can just send this to you guys and I don't have to sit there and try to troubleshoot it with you guys anymore. These codes only last for 24 hours though. So at midnight tonight, this code's no longer going to work and all the codes for tomorrow are going to kick in. So you got to type in all new codes for tomorrow, and they're game specific, guys. I can't stress that enough. Every code is different for each game. So you have to pay attention or write these things down so that every week you can come back, or every day you can come back and you won't have to watch this whole video. You can just write these down, and then at the end of each code is the date, today's date. It's really that easy. Also, don't forget to smash this like button when you get here. A lot of people forget to do that, and this just helps to make sure that they'll show up more often on YouTube for you, making your experience here on YouTube that much better. Now, if you've done everything right from this video and it still says that the match code is invalid or has expired, or it says that the event has not started yet, like this right here, I want you to go to your email and send an email to support@skillz.com and ask them why it's not working, because it's out of my hands at that point. I've done everything in this video to show you the appropriate steps. Now, there is going to be a very rare instance where I forgot to change the number at the end of the code, and that number is either going to be 1 or 7, because I can't tell you why, but it's either going to be a 1 or a 7 if it's not today's date. It is worth noting you only get 5 free entries into these events, so use up all of them and you're not going to be able to use any more than that. But there's no ads, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, here is the best thing about Mikey Slice YouTube channel here, is if we toggle this by live streams, boom, I go live. See, this is scheduled for tomorrow, but I go live and the prize pools in here are much larger. You're going to see $10 up for grabs, $5 for first place. We play all different kinds of games. Here's a bubble shooter game. Here's another bubble shooter game, but it's not bubble shooter tournaments. As you can see, bubble shooter got voted for a lot, but you guys get to vote for which game we play. And it just so happens most of my audience likes to play bubble shooter, so we just played pretty much every version of bubble shooter we could possibly play until finally we played a different game called Gin. I haven't played Gin since I played with my grandfather, but yeah, so you get to vote for which games we play, and then we play in these events together, and the prize pools are bigger, so don't miss out on those Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time so that you can get bigger prize pools. Wait, don't you go anywhere without checking out this bubble shooter video right here, or check out this video that YouTube recommends. Either way, since you made it to the end of this video, make sure you subscribe and tick the bell so you don't miss another one. See you tomorrow.